The Las Vegas Raiders have given Hunter Renfrow a new deal. And it's when you hear the money that Christian Kirk and Tyreek Hill and Davante Adams, his teammate, and you hear the money that Kupp just made, you see the money. It's like whatever. It's not that much. Or he's not at the top tier, but he's a pretty top tier receiver when it's time to move the chains. And Waller and Adams, and I'm going to keep on ringing this bell until the Raiders either unring it or make me look real smart for saying that they're going to win the AFC West. Davante Adams appeared before podium yesterday. First time he has spoken since his big press conference to announce his signing in Las Vegas. And this is what he had to say about leaving Green Bay and having a conversation with Aaron Rodgers, who, based on reports, was taken aback that Adams actually left after he signed to stay and finish his career in Green Bay.
We've talked multiple times, and we talked throughout the whole process too. And he was aware of where I stood, and I was aware of where he stood, and we had talks just like what he said the other day. He mentioned we had talks about his future and what he thinks his duration in Green Bay or just football in general would look like, and that played into my decision as well, because where I'm in my career. And this isn't a shot at anybody, any other quarterbacks or in Green Bay. I love Jordan Love, especially. He's a great guy, but I got aspirations of doing really, really big things and being remembered. And I just it wasn't really a point in my career that I was willing to sacrifice. Aaron not being there, after a year or two. So my decision was to be here, and he respected that. He understood that, it has a lot to do with where I want to raise my kids, family, being closer to home. I mentioned that to you guys when I first came up here. I hadn't, my grandparents never seen me play in 8 years. So to be able to have my family closer, and, the suites are a lot more expensive here, but now I can have pack the suite out with the family. But yeah, we've had a lot of good talks, man. He understands where I'm coming from. I understood where he was coming from. So we kind of just left it at that.
Yeah, he will be at Aaron Rodgers' Hall of Fame speech, and guess what? He has visions of Aaron being at his too. I love it. He's got big ideas. He's got big plans. He wants to be remembered. God, I love Davante Adams, and him being in Las Vegas and him hooking up with a guy who he's known for a long time and wanted to play with, and Derek Carr. I am loving this for him, and I'm loving it for Carr, and I love it for the Raiders. Here's how you get remembered, Davante Adams. You rack up the numbers over the next few years. You win a Super Bowl for the Raiders in Las Vegas, and most importantly in the short term, you make Rich Eisen look smart. That's how you get remembered. Certainly in this chair, you bet I made it about me, Chris, and I am not embarrassed or ashamed at all. Yep. What is the name of this show? There is an autumn wind, and its name is Rich Eisen, putting all his eggs in the silver and black basket for 2022.